open the window.
You turn it off?
TV?
No.
This nigga said open the window. What the fuck? We still in winter.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing. Now that's why he got a sweater on and shit.
Y'all be like, it's hot in here. I was like, word. My bad.
I didn't know you had these joints.
Just got them. Amazon. Amazing. Yeah, you got to use that, bro.
Coasters?
That's something to slide it over.
Yeah.
I ain't got no coasters at the crib. I'm not rich enough.
That's why I was feeling. I just got them. I was like, damn, I upgraded.
Slide me in. Welcome back to the Flashmob Podcast, baby.
I wasn't ready.
You wasn't ready for what?
Well, guess what? Shit, he clapped me in.
You're not, nigga.
No.
Start myself.
No. What's going on with y'all, fellas?
It is
we
the
back with
Flash
another
Mob.
one.
It's another week.
Yo.
Episode
16.
I forgot.
No, that's episode 16.
16?
Yeah.
I thought last one was 16.
That's 15 last.
16.2.
Shit, damn. We getting old out here in the podcast game. 16? We almost had 20.
Yeah, we kind of veterans in this
And
shit.
it's what is it? 16 regular season or both?
Regular season. Both. What?
Like preseason included?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Nigga, 16 episodes, that's more than one season.
Yeah.
Just about.
That's
yeah.
longer than a lot of Netflix series.
Yeah.
Oh, you put it like, word, facts on that. Yeah,
You know
you're
what
right.
I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
yeah,
Right
man.
on that.
We've been doing this for a minute now.
Don't spoil it for me. How's Snowfall so far?
Better than last year. So, but like
Last year wasn't even bad.
last year was bad.
Nah.
You watched it when it was going on. You watched it after.
You know I watched after.
That's the reason why.
Yeah.
If you was watching it like with it and like having an anticipation of what it's supposed to be, you'd be like, nah, it's slipping, and it's kept on slipping.
You feel like that's a show that you gotta watch. You can't binge. You gotta watch week by week.
You can binge it, but like by the time like you probably already heard the backlash of what everything was getting, right?
I was hearing no specifics. I was just hearing something. This is bad. This is bad.
Yeah.
I ain't
So
hearing nothing about what's happening.
At least for me, if I start to hear stuff like that, my anticipation drops now. Now it's not going to be as high as what it's supposed to be. And that's probably the good thing about watching something new and fresh. Is if you really like it, your anticipation is here. So you got high hopes. And if it don't deliver here, then if you take a while to watch it, obviously you don't care about it as much as you did. So you're not going to have the same like, oh, it's all right, this is cool. But last season was...
Did you hear that? This shit ain't cold.
No, that sounded cool.
Let me see.
Lukewarm Bud Light.
Luke cold.
What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling great. Yesterday I just took my kind of day off. Wasn't trying to do no work. Just hung out with a little friend. Went to the Ushers Club for the first time.
Okay.
Which one is that one?
It's on West 26th. Well, went to the Ushers Club for the first time as a member.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you
Clap
lit.
it up one time, saying. Hold on.
Bam, 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 bam. What
Yeah.
soundbite is that?
The applause.
Yeah, what sound is that?
The applause.
Oh.
The applause. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I wasn't trying to play. You good?
Yeah. We got the sounds now. The sound
We got
bites.
the sounds?
We back.
I want to request a sound.
Okay, then I got to download that sound.
Yeah, I hit you up with it.
You gotta definitely. My favorite sound, and I say it all the time, is that. What did he say?
Yeah.
We need that, y'all. Like for sure.
And
For sure.
the-
But yeah, I went into the Usher Club.
Okay.
Before that, went and got some good food at Thai Eatery. That spot is good, man.
Not to cut you off, but what is that, like a $100 membership up there?
For what the
Usher's joint?
I don't even know if I can say that.
Respect.
Yeah. I'll tell you after.
Okay,
I
bet.
don't know if I can say that.
Yeah, because I know some of that stuff is like,
Yeah.
you really got to do it according to the joint. So, yeah, you're right.
But the like rules aren't that crazy. It didn't say it on there, but I don't want to. I mean, they don't know who I am, so it doesn't. They probably know who I am.
Let them know who you are. Yeah, we want to see your face.
This mask is really for the new people, not the people that's already around.
Shit.
We get to 1 million followers. Like, no, I'm not taking this shit off. That's backwards as fuck. Like,
Take the fucking joint off.
Oh, you talking about the Dave Chappelle shit?
talk about who?
The Dave
Dave
Chappelle
Chappelle
shit.
Oh,
Your face, we want to see your face. Take it off.
They want to see your face.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I had a good week. Super chill.
Smooth.
How about y'all?
We can just
I
go
had a
down
cool
the
week.
Yeah.
I'm keeping things normal. Nothing's big going on. It's
No,
another day.
no birthday.
Nah, no birthday shenanigans right now. I want to do things after.
Your
So,
birthday is
in a couple hours.
tomorrow.
This
Yeah.
nigga counting down for
Yeah.
sure. He said a couple hours. He didn't say tomorrow. He said a couple hours.
Couple hours.
Shit.
It's March 6th,
Yeah.
92.
I could do this for hours.
Oh damn, you like
Hours
Illuminati
and
in
hours.
this bitch, huh?
Huh?
You like Illuminati?
What?
So your birthday's on the 6th, and March is the 3rd month. Do the math.
Illuminati confirmed.
Wow.
Illuminati confirmed,
I like Jesus. I like Jesus.
bro. How much money they gotta offer you for you to sell your soul?
About like $20.
$20?
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah, you don't like Jesus that much.
What'd you say?
About $20.
For what?
Sell his soul. This nigga crazy.
$20.
Give me a little bit of $20 and some fentanyl.
Yeah, this nigga crazy. This nigga out of pocket.
Word. This nigga tripping.
Anywho.
We see we about to be on this year.
Yeah.
He turning 30. So,
So we got a guest on today, if y'all haven't noticed.
Wait.
Word.
Before we introduce,
We going back to fentanyl?
nah,
Oh.
Bryce, how was your day?
I know this disrespectful ass
This
nigga.
nigga tried
You talked already.
to skip your ass.
I thought you talked. I
Damn.
already, bro.
What the heck?
I thought you talked already.
Nah, I was introducing y'all.
My bad.
Skip your ass.
Nah, I ain't been up to nothing though. I've been kind of like getting to like some mental, physical,
Hell yeah.
fitness, health. Just worry about myself, focus
yeah.
on me, get myself right, and trying to be super low key too. So like I ain't.
You getting like you cutting down a lot, man. Fast.
Yeah.
You getting healthy, man.
Yeah,
Looking
word.
good, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, dog. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I was in a messed up state of mind.
Uh-huh.
But I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. But yeah,
gonna be
I'm
a
just trying to get on that
ride.
for real. And that's all I'm about to be on for real this year. It's just like this. I want to say getting back, but just like getting to me
Yeah.
and going about that for real, and just being low key. Like I ain't gonna be posting like no personal shit usually on social media this year.
Yeah.
Like unless I want to.
Yeah.
Unless I'm tagged in some shit.
Yeah.
Minus that, I really ain't gonna know a lot. Well, social media won't.
Yeah. I just deleted all my shit again.
Word.
Yeah, I deleted. Usually I delete Facebook and then bring it back because that's the one that takes up the most time.
Okay.
That I need it for my clients.
Yeah.
So I'll download it, post like a specific haircut shit,
Okay.
something like that, and then delete it. But I also deleted Snapchat and Instagram. 'Cause I was thinking like with the media and all that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, I'm gonna use Instagram to build my following, but that doesn't make sense. Cause remember what I said the one day? Instagram and Facebook both throttle your natural reach. So it makes way more sense to, instead of trying to put energy into Instagram and allowing Instagram to take time away from you,
Yeah.
build up the YouTube
Okay.
more aggressively.
Yeah.
Put in like all the time I would use on Instagram, use it on YouTube, build up the YouTube to like have a big number.
Okay.
And then be like, all of y'all go follow the Instagram and then start doing stuff on Instagram.
Okay.
And that way the Instagram can blow up fast.
Smooth.
I'm just like, social media steal your time, bro. That shit was
Absolutely. Yeah. It will.
Yeah.
I kind of like that sometimes though.
Yeah.
Like I like going like I'm gonna keep Instagram.
First
It's
time
all them reels, dog. All them reels and funny videos and memes. Gotta keep
First time
that.
I seen ants in my crib.
For real.
You got this.
I got ants.
Shit, dog. What's going on with you?
Yeah. Didi, what's up, man?
They don't know. It's Sharpshooter S.S.
S. Dot
And
S.
it's Didi as well.
Yeah.
No, I just
Yeah. Sharpshooter, my bad.
What you call him?
I called him Sharpshooter S.S.
Oh, you got to say it right, bro.
You said it like that was a fucking like Navy boat and shit. Like,
I know,
that's
right?
S. Saint Morano.
The Sharpshooter S.S.
How I gotta say it?
naval ship.
How I gotta say it?
S.S. dog.
S.S.
It's S.S.
That's how you say
There you
it?
go. Yeah.
Okay. Shit, I'm fucking. I started off with DD. And I went to SS. Made him a Germany. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? soldier.
German ship.
Oh shit.
All right.
Yeah.
See, I know you personally, so I didn't go with the rap rap name first. S for anybody who doesn't know at the crib. You know? Yeah, tell them about you. For
Word,
anyone
yeah,
who doesn't
word.
know.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, man, you know, born and raised here, Erie, PA. If y'all don't know, of course, I make music,
What type of music?
rap, hip hop. I started listening to more like blues music,
Okay.
rock music, which might be a surprise, but just to expand, like
You make those too, or you just listening to them?
I listen to them, but don't be surprised. It might
Hey,
get a rock song on this.
hey.
Okay, we're gonna take this shit back to like 06, 06, 07.
No.
Party like a rock star.
That's cool though.
That's
on
word,
genre, yeah,
word,
that's cool.
word.
That's on the next Valentine's, John.
Yeah.
That's on Valentine's 10.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Blues record.
Y'all crazy.
I'm here for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Have you had a chance to experiment with the blues yet? Have you gotten in the studio? Because I know you might be thinking about it, but have you actually like got in the studio and started playing with it and like just trying to catch the flow and see what the vibe is like?
I actually did like a few times.
Yeah.
I like Nick's studio, a few other studios I recently been going to as well.
Yeah.
And just like that blues sound, it like I could listen to a rap instrumental and I'll already know how I want to go about it. But blues, it hits your soul in a different way than a lot of other music does.
Yeah.
My bad.
You good?
Oh, you good? Because based on how we had that, I adjusted to that.
Oh, okay.
You good?
Yeah, blues music is different. Honestly, just writing to it as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes I go to YouTube and just play random like blues instrumentals or just to expand my mind. It's just opens it up more to like more projects.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, but blues and rock and roll, I mean, shit, that's hand in hand with hip hop. So like, without that, there ain't no hip hop for real.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. It is a lot of fun when you switch up your whatever you do and you add like a new element to it. Cause I rap, but not like you. Not in a serious sense. I do it because I enjoy it. And I'll listen to instrumentals. I just go on YouTube and listen to type beats.
Yep.
And like I made, I wrote 2 songs that are to funk beats, and them songs was fucking fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't record them yet. I got a bunch of songs I didn't record yet, but like that shit was a lot of fun. So like it's just it brings interest back into like, you know what I'm saying? Because like something can get stale if you do it for a long time and do it the same way for a long time.
Right.
Yeah, so that's really cool.
So how long you been doing this for now? Rapping wise.
I'll say since I was 13. So 2006, 2007 maybe.
Yeah.
You 20 years in the game.
Yeah, word.
It wouldn't feel like it.
Yeah, that's word.
Crazy.
Yeah,
How long
that's
does it feel like?
word.
I feel like I'm just jumping off the treadmill.
Yeah.
To get to it.
Yeah.
It's just, and like my love for it is just crazy. I know a lot of people just say like you hit a certain age and then you feel like you don't really like want to do it anymore. But me, it feels like it's embedded in me.
Okay. Yeah.
Love it so much, like especially from where we come from, small city, big dreams.
Yeah.
It's like I've been doing it for a long time, and it feel like I'm just getting started.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So like, what you doing it for so long, 20 years in the game, you feel like you get the props or the respect that you deserve, or you feel like you're still underdog?
I feel like I'm still the underdog.
Okay. All right.
And I know it's some people that's gonna tell me like, you're like one of the goats from here, man. Like, don't let people tell you. It's like, I understand that. It's just, I just love the underdog feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Having a title like I'm the best here is, I don't really want that. It's like
Okay.
Yeah.
so much talent here, so much like young brothers that even told me like upon the times like, you know, we see you as like one of the visionaries here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what motivates me even more, man. Just so much good talent here.
So I always kind of think about this. Talent does not always represent success with anything. What represents is like exposure and getting people to buy into whatever you got going on. How much emphasis do you put in culture? And not the culture of your music, but the culture of the brand of you and your music. Like, have you ever considered what type of culture you give people, and what type of culture like you have with your music? If you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew, I say culture wise, I'll say like that like back to the essence of hip hop feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like where like as far as like me writing something and putting it in a song, like you can actually like feel where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
In a sense, where a lot of people like even nowadays they'll listen to the beat before they hear your lyrics and what you're expressing. But me, I'm more like as I'm writing a song, I want you to actually feel where I'm coming from other than just the beat.
Yeah.
Like the beat always gonna be there. You're gonna say, oh, that's a nice sound, but to like hear the pain in my lyrics and feel like certain situations of what I'm expressing and been through, that's where I feel like it mostly like comes down to.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Where
I be hearing that.
Yeah.
When I hear the music, I'm like, who broke this nigga's heart?
Me, man.
I mean, you put it like that. Yeah. I agree with you. Yeah, that was a wild way to put it, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Go
ahead, though.
All I was gonna ask is like, where do you want this to go? Where do you like what's your? Because a lot of times we can assume that everybody has the same vision, but many people have different ideas of success. If I ask all three of us what's the idea of success for the podcast, and we don't hear each other's answers, and like we write it down, the three answers are gonna be maybe similar, but also probably very different.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? In level of like how big, what direction, what we, you know what I'm saying? Like, so how do you see your career? Like, where would you want your career to go? And not just in the aspect of like, oh, I want to be famous, or I want my shit to be big. Like, where do you want to be? Who do you want to interact with? Where do you like? What does it look like in 5 years if this shit goes exactly how you want it?
Man, I would say not only globally, but to like so inspirational to where they have to remember my name.
Okay.
Where it's like, even with like, oh man, how can I put it? 'Cause I recently was talking to somebody at my job. They asked me a simple question. They were saying like, you know, you're so talented with your music, and everybody knows you, everybody listens to you locally, but do you see yourself ever leaving like locally? I said, of course.
Yeah.
But 5 years from now, I actually want to be one of those artists where not only I want like to bring back to the city and show them like, you know, you don't have to be local to fulfill your dreams in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
You can always jump out of the city and come back, and you know, spread love and like also do the same here. Like you can't just, because I see a lot of what they post online as well. It's like the who's the best here, people arguing,
Yeah,
the top 5. It's like that's cool, and I got nothing but love for everybody here. So
yeah,
but I wish they could get out of that mind frame and just realize, like, you know, if we all came together, we wouldn't even be talking about this.
yeah.
So that's something like in the next 5 years, though. Honestly, I would want to be like globally known to where like you have to remember my name, especially music.
Yeah.
So you saying the next 5 years, if people don't start jumping on the train and coming together, you dissing everybody?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
Let's go. Put the beat on.
I can't do that.
Rico Records.
Yo,
Put the beat on,
feel it,
man.
I feel it, I
man.
feel it.
That's
Okay.
hilarious.
That's funny.
Nah, but that's what's up though. Yeah. For
Do
sure.
you, because you said you've been doing it for about 13 years, right? 20 years. When you started at 13, about
17 years now.
17 years, okay.
I did the math.
Do you remember the very first bar that you wrote, and you was like, "Nigga, I'm a rapper."
And I always told myself somebody was gonna ask me, but yep,
Yeah.
I actually do, bro. I was
I would go.
Rapper wrote. You all gotta rap it, but like, how does it go? Yeah.
No, wait. Was it trash? Tell me if it was trash first. I want to know if it was trash to you at first. Then I want you to rap it.
like when I first wrote it, I was like, "Yo, this about to be the most fire 2 bars I ever wrote."
Yeah.
Shit, what you say?
And I got a few people that can vouch for this because at the time, I wrote it on like them little like them elementary school notebooks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, if I want to really do music, I gotta show them like I'm ready for this.
Mm-hmm.
Then the first 2 bars I remember was I click clack, split your wig back,
Ooh.
leave your body open like a knapsack on a train track. And
Ooh.
I thought that was the best bars ever. Man, I got home and I showed my brother this. Word is born. He was like, yeah, that was cool. And I'm like, oh, for real? He was like, yeah, for now. And
What year was this?
This is like 06.
That makes sense at that
I
time.
was gonna say.
Yeah. Word.
It gave me Lil Wayne Fabulous vibe.
Yeah. Okay.
And then at that time, he was like, it's good for now. And that gave me motivation to not only like find myself in music,
Yeah.
but to actually like rap about me other than trying to like fit in the crowd and what they talking about and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, there's some artists that do that, but
Yeah.
I just had to find it, man. I couldn't just rap about something that I ain't do.
Yeah.
That bar definitely would have worked back in the day.
Yeah.
On the
Word.
right
Yeah.
beat.
Yeah.
That shit
Yeah.
would have really went.
Yeah. Word.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people would remember their first. I asked that because I always remember the first thing I rapped, and I'm like, oh, I could be hard if I pursued it. You know what I'm saying?
Word. I'm with you.
Yeah.
That shit, it's kind of cool to see. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, you said the first thing you ever rapped, but now, what's the favorite bar that you ever said that you like this shit is fucking hard? And it doesn't gotta be like crazy metaphors or anything, like just the one you enjoyed the most that you was like, it made you chuckle like, damn, yeah, I wrote this.
So, my favorite, man, I got like 5 of them, but the one I like the most where I felt
You can spit all 5 if you want. We got time. Today we got time.
I'd say like the one I really had fun with where I couldn't even believe it was that tough was my song Legendary.
Okay.
Which, it's on This Ain't Nothing For out now. But but when I was writing to it, because as soon as I heard the beat, I was like, okay, everybody's gonna, not everybody, but they're gonna gravitate to the beat first, but I gotta wake the beat up as I'm writing to this. So after the song was finished and I listened to the whole thing, I was like, this might be one of my favorite songs, but this might be somebody else's favorite song too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as I was doing the video, but shout out to Dami, that's like my brother, man. But,
Yeah.
so he's showing me the video of the clips and how like I was like on the side of me dancing and like expressing like the video and the song. And I'm just like, dude, this might be one of my favorite songs just because of like the sound and just the word legendary is like something I want to be. So that's what.
Yeah.
Ooh, what about the bars though?
That's what I was saying. I'm like, what did you say?
Like, the part where I was like, I'm what they missing in this game because knowledge don't exist. And then people talking about what's going on, but they can't resist. Cops killing people. It's just, oh man. like even when I say that, like it's just everything that's going on. It was like because at first I'm like, okay, maybe if I say it in a different way, but what was going on, like especially with like the cop killings, the way music was going, it was like everybody was following the same wave, and I wanted to go about it differently.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like the first 2 bars of it, and then when I started saying like straight out the gate, like everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't even put it in words.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And that's how it be like sometimes. It's like, all right, so back in the day, you were talking about probably stuff that was like that you were trying to be, right? But like now, you find yourself actually talking about society and what's going on now and how it's so relatable or whatnot. So I can see why like that song like that can be so relating because one, you're going through it and everybody else is going through it at the same time. So when you put it on wax, everybody can relate if you listen to the words. So
Yeah.
I'm with that. I'm with that for sure. So with this year being the 50th year of hip hop, do you have any big plans to be part of this 50th year anniversary of hip hop?
Absolutely. I actually have a new album that's going to be coming out this summer.
Okay.
Hey.
It's called My Way 3.
Hey.
Okay.
My brother right here made the cover for it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm out here.
He's been in my corner since the moment I met him.
Okay.
2012, the first Give Me That
12.
Beat cover he made.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
That shit was trash, y'all. Shit was ass.
That's growth though. I mean, you can say that
it
looking
was
back
growth.
at it.
Oh yeah.
At the time, y'all probably was like, man, it's hard.
It was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was ass. A year later though, I had to redo the cover. I literally redid the cover a year later.
Remastered.
Yeah, remastered that bitch.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
That's funny as shit.
Facts. Oh yeah. Go ahead though. Yeah. Yeah, it's not my conversation. Let him talk.
Oh, yeah, bet.
You can share some of your, you know what I'm saying? The people wanna.
Oh yeah, facts. Yeah.
I've been on NDD's corner. My bad. I'm gonna bleep that. Should we bleep that? Let's bleep it. You Sharpshooter. Pow pow.
Do you? How do you feel about like real quick, just not to steal?
No,
what
you
about
good,
to
you
say.
good.
Like people using your regular name versus your rap name. What do you prefer?
wait, can you repeat that again? My bad.
What do you prefer? Like people using your actual name or your rap name?
As far as like music and sorts, like my rap name.
Rap name? Okay.
After that nigga been Diddy. That nigga always gonna be Diddy.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. But Sharpshooter, yeah.
S.S.
It's either you say S.S or you don't say it at all. Because if you say it, you gotta say S.S. You gotta say S.S, not S. What you say? S period S.
No, I said S.S.
But
I said SS. That's what I said. Yeah.
Soviet Union or
Don't
some
forget
shit.
the dot, nigga.
Yeah, don't forget
Don't
the
forget
dot.
the dot. SS, don't forget the dot. Pussy. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Basically, my story with Sharpshooter is basically when I started doing graphic design, like on my computer or whatever for the first time. I started working with another artist or whatever, and I was doing that, but I don't know how I met. I really don't know the first conversation I had with him, but for some point and reason, I did his cover for his mixtape at the time, and yeah, we've been rocking ever since. Like I said, the first cover was trash. A year later, did the cover over. It was cool. It's just been growing. So like, when I do graphic design and artwork, he's like, because I work with him so much, I can always like look at my progress.
Okay,
on my skills
yeah.
through what I do for him
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and see my growth over the years.
Okay, that makes sense though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what y'all working with each other, you pretty much already know what type of vibe he on.
Yeah.
Yeah, smooth.
You ain't never leaked none of his tapes, right?
Nah, I never leaked nothing. I ain't never leaked nothing. I might have sent something to you before. I might have sent something to Bryce before. But
You're dropping exclusives.
yeah. But besides that, nah, it's been cool.
Smooth.
Yeah, for sure. So,
What artist or what genre? Well, it can be both. What genre and artist kind of inspired you to either one, become a rapper, and two, to still keep on going on? And that's part of it's gonna be like a two-part, because that first one, usually your all-time probably rapper is what got you there. And then who's the artist now that's kind of still driving you, inspiring you to be a rapper now?
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna start off with like the first 90 watts, like DMX.
Okay.
Big Pun. You got Nas, Tupac and Biggie.
Okay.
Sure, like those are like the influences coming up. And, recently, even back then, I was digging into like more like lyrical people at the time.
Okay.
Like Big L.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see, so many like legendary people at that time that was just dropping music and wasn't really in no competition.
Yeah.
In the 90s. Like now, man, I say, especially J. Cole. J. Cole out the gate.
Let's go.
That's the guy right there.
You're a smart man. Yeah, let's go.
Cole World.
Yeah.
Cole. Like that man inspired me like from the moment I first started hearing him.
Yeah.
Okay.
His life story, like what he like been through, and even like his mixtape series, like
Yeah.
like everything he was saying, like then and now, it's like I can relate to it because I've been through it. Like, but his hunger for the game is different.
How do you feel about people saying that J. Cole is just a cooler version of Nick Cannon?
of who?
I ain't never heard nobody say that.
Who? Of
I
who?
ain't gonna lie to you, and I probably
Nick Cannon.
That's crazy.
You said cooler version of Nick Cannon?
That's crazy. Oh my god.
Wow.
Let a nigga say that around me. I'll take that shit personal. No cap. That's the craziest take I ever heard.
Nick Cannon.
You said that shit so good, bro. I believe it, bro. I'm like, who the fuck is saying this shit, bro? Where they at? Where they at?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No, but Cole though, yeah, Cole, he's definitely one of them guys now for sure. I mean, he got an album this year supposed to drop, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think he is dropping an album this year.
He's like,
Is this his
it's
first
about
time headlining his festival? Is this his first time actually doing it?
No, he did it last year.
He was on it?
Yeah, he did it last year for that Dreamville.
Okay. No, I think he's gonna drop something now this year because he was already supposed to drop something back
Yeah,
then.
it's supposed to be like this album's supposed to be like the Fallout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
or is
Fall
it?
Off.
It's a boy. Which one is that? Remember that one?
I think
He had something called "It's a Boy." Like he had like 3 albums written down, and then there was.
if you think about it, he hasn't really been calling those projects that title because I think he switched up the name of one. So whatever this last one dropped, what was the last one called?
The off season.
Was that supposed to be called the off season?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's definitely gonna follow that.
I heard that Creed 3 soundtrack is a Dreamville produced joint. Yeah, that's what I heard.
It's gonna be another Revenge of the Dreamers. Is that what you're talking about?
It's probably more like it, but it's the Creed 3 soundtrack and there's nothing but Dreamville on there.
Okay.
And then some other like featuring guests.
Yeah.
But
Then if it'll probably be called Revenge of the Dreamers 3 then.
but it'll be 4, but it's the Creed 3 soundtrack. So it'll probably, if they probably didn't get the soundtrack for the movie, it probably would have been called that for real.
Okay.
So it's pretty much when like Kendrick and them did the Black Panther soundtrack for real.
Okay.
So
That's the soundtrack where he announced like his retirement.
Ooh.
Cole.
He been said he was gonna retire. That's why these albums supposed to be coming in like that order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he got it planned out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's talking about Drake supposed to be on the same thing for real.
Yeah, he said something.
Yeah. He was like
In
trying
a video, he said like he's starting to vision his exit.
Yeah.
that's better off doing. I rather like that's a hard situation to be in because it's like, dang, if I'm already on the top, I don't want to think myself out of the top.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get out when it's too late and I'm trash. So I'd rather leave when I still got the people on my side. And
You always want to go out on top.
yeah, but then that's asking for too much. And eventually you might get caught up.
I'm saying you always want to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's a hard thing to do, but like, I always say this, like, I'll be doing the kickboxing and the shit and the jiu-jitsu and shit. If I was to be like a pro fighter,
Okay.
I have no ambitions of that. I just do it just because I enjoy it. But
Yeah.
if I had the ambitions of that and I went to all the way to the top and became a pro fighter and then I got a chance at the championship and I defeat the champion, I'd retire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
I'm with you.
retire. I'd just be
Yeah.
like, fuck y'all, I'll be
Yeah.
the best nigga in the world.
Word.
None of y'all can
You right
see
though.
me.
What the hell is your laptop saying? What is that?
It has like a word of the day and pottage. It means thick soup. Pottage? I don't know how to say that.
You for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the word of the day, I guess.
All right.
Thick soup, you know? Expand your vocabulary.
Facts, because I'm like, that looks like Spanish. Everything looks like Spanish.
That's English.
That's English?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
And it cycles through different words too, so. But,
That's dope.
Yeah, I don't even know what I was saying. What was I saying?
You talking about rap.
If I went to the top, I'd knock the champion out, beat the fuck out of him, talk all my shit, and just be like, I'm done. Cause at that point, especially with that shit, cause it's like CTE and all that training and getting hurt. If I got a championship belt under my name,
It's really it's like no more to prove. Yeah.
What'd you say?
There's no more to prove.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the people say, we'll see how long you can do it.
Yeah.
That's all that. I already beat the best.
And they want you like to defend your shit. Nah, I already beat them. I am the best.
Yeah.
And there's no way y'all cannot prove it. Or y'all can disprove it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Which
why
one,
like 50-0 for Mayweather, it's like I'd have been like 7-0. You know what I'm saying? I'd have what do they call it when you defend your championship? You
Forget that.
I guess defend it, whatever. I'd have defended it like 4 times and just been like, yeah, like y'all can't see me, and then leave. Now you're forever. He's one of the greatest ever. Nobody could beat him. Da da da.
There'll be no way I could lose my belt. Because the first time I fight you, you can't take my belt.
Thing about boxing,
The second
they will
time,
always pitch you.
I'll probably say
against
no.
the
If you beat me
person.
3 times, you can take my belt.
They will always pitch you. If you ain't fight somebody in your class and that person had like a name, if you ain't fight them, they gonna always question you against that dude.
That's okay.
Yeah,
So-
for sure. Yeah.
That's okay, and that's the haters trying to speculate.
You're right. Yeah. Word.
Just tell them hold these nuts. I got, you know what I'm saying. I got the belt, and you got concerns about my proficiency as a whatever. You know what I'm saying, boxer or rapper or whatever. Like, I'm the best.
My thing would be, did you beat him?
Yeah.
If you didn't, then shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I was just thinking this rap topic. I was thinking about an artist, and I said, you know what? Let's give her flowers right now, even though she been deserved her flowers. But we got to be really hard as a female rap. Hell no. Oh, you was joking? My bad.
I like Cardi.
What you talking about?
But go ahead.
Nikki.
Yeah, fuck Nikki, bro. I don't fuck with her.
Let me tell you something about Nikki. Like, I try to get into female rap, but we know what female rap be on.
Most of the times, just yeah.
So like, if I listen to female rap, it's gonna be more to like Rhapsody, who can like spit
I feel
bar
you.
for
Yeah,
bar
yeah,
and
yeah.
out rap most cats.
Yeah.
Nikki, she can spit bars, but then she gonna be talking that.
True. For the, I
then-
mean,
I like Cardi,
but
man.
I think
Like, I rock with,
for real,
I'm for real.
like, I rock with
You
what
went to
she is
McDonald's.
though.
you got the Cardi V.
Nah, never.
You might as well support that joint.
What?
Listen, I like Cardi B's
did it.
personality.
No, I ain't do it. I had McDonald's all year.
I thoroughly like
What?
Cardi B's personality.
No, but like, I know if you go to McDonald's and order,
Yeah.
you will get that bag because that's all they put anything in. It's the Cardi B.
It's there right now.
Yeah, you can go to any McDonald's and put in whatever order. He's about to get the bag.
He about to
Yeah.
go support Cardi.
Yeah, he's about to get the bag.
Nah, fuck
Get
that.
you some guap. Get you some.
No.
Get some bread.
When she dropped her single, and I was thinking for a second, like, damn, it must be really hard to last as long as a female rapper.
Nicki?
In that type of her style of artistry as far as
What do you mean?
mainstreamness, because she's not a Rhapsody where it's just bars, and you fuck with her. Rhapsody will never get that recognition because of the way she, her being a female and she won't promote certain things. But for Nicki to be in that realm where she got bars, but she can do the other shit too. So they gonna give her
Like it's been
attention.
like that for a while for just female artists.
No,
Nicki
she
got bars. Yeah.
She got bars.
Yeah.
I heard her new single and I was like, damn, she said a couple hard shit on there. First of all, she educated the fuck out of me when she said
I thought she going too commercial.
Man.
She going way too commercial for me now.
That was hard. That beat was hard. That wasn't commercial. That was a you heard it?
You took a number one song. Like don't get me wrong. Like
everybody did it.
I like when you sample songs, but what people are doing, they're not. I mean, in her point, she was spitting some bars.
That's the most 808s I ever heard on that beat.
No, but it's not about that. It's about you taking a number one hit. You barely like she did something, but a lot of these people are taking a number one hit, sampling it, and not even saying that, and let that song carry them to a number one. Now, when people took samples, they was taking side B cuts of a sample that you never heard of. It was still hard. You flipped it and you made it. And I'm cool with taking a song from back in the day and flipping it too. But like taking the actual, like that song just came. And maybe that's me saying I'm getting old. It's like, dang, I remember that song when it was the number one hit. And you taking it and it sounded commercial then. And now you're taking a pop song and you blend it with hip hop. It just sounds too tacky. And it sound like what she did with the Anaconda shit.
He getting old.
But it sounded like what she did with the Anaconda stuff, and I hated that Anaconda song.
The Anaconda shit was different.
No, it didn't sound good. Great. No,
that sounded pop.
It's the
this
same.
Don't sound pop to me. This don't sound like, oh yeah, we.
You talking about when the beat changed? I'm talking about when the first opened up.
So many songs done it. I can't look at this one and be like, oh my god, a travesty.
Like I said, I love samples. This one is like, I don't like her sound of samples. Cause it still sounds pop.
She educated me, and this is a hard bar when she. I don't know if it was a diss because I thought about it a little more. It might have been a diss to Meg. I don't know, but she said, I don't fuck with horses. I stopped fucking with horses since like Christopher Reeves or some shit. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Then I went on Twitter. No, I went on Twitter and it's you find anything on Twitter. It's like, oh, that's how he was paralyzed. He had a bad horse accident. I was like, oh wow, educational and hard.
Nicki got bars. I'm not taking that away from her.
Yeah, I learned something.
Yeah, she can, and for sure. I definitely want to give her like her credit because you're right. Female artists don't go that far. If you look at this female artist, you can only probably name two that musically has done it from a long period of time. And that's Beyonce and Nicki. Everybody else has some type of like lowdown period.
Do you think Beyonce should stop doing them fucking surprise drops? I think it's time to stop.
Why?
Cause it ain't working no more.
What you mean it ain't working?
It ain't no surprise no more.
It don't matter. She's still gonna sell. It don't matter if he tell you or not.
We don't care no more.
Who don't care?
Marketing wise, I think you should just like.
Shit, you better talk to them.
Switch
Beyonce
it up every
fans.
once in a while. She done
You
did
better talk
this
to them Beyonce fans. They don't think.
I ain't trying to get cussed out. I like Beyonce.
Yeah.
I mean, after a certain point, I feel like once you're at a certain caliber,
You can do what you want to do.
you don't need to market.
True.
Exactly.
Because the
But-
people that listen to you are waiting on you, and the people that listen to you are the world. So
No, that's true.
you know what I'm saying?
But,
like imagine y'all are my audience, and y'all are tapped into the shit that I drop. You know, only you three are my audience, and I'm making something. I could go ahead and put $50 towards making sure that y'all see it, or I could just put it out knowing that y'all gonna see it. And y'all already listen to me all the time. Like every J. Cole album come out, I don't need I'm gonna find it, I'm gonna listen to it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need to see it on YouTube. Like listen to J. Cole. I don't need to see it on I don't need the marketing for it. I'm gonna find it.
If your girl.
Chris Rock had a funny ass joke about Beyonce and Jay-Z last night.
All right, I can't wait to see that bottle. We can talk about that. I'm gonna let you have your floor with that later. For sure. I wanna know what you think about that.
Yeah.
But I will say, all right, hypothetical.
Yes.
If your woman
Yes.
for your birthday
Yes.
every single year
Yes.
said, I got something special for you. and she put on whatever your favorite color is. It could be red. Nah, red is always a sexy color on a woman. Let's say green. She puts on she puts on green. She puts on green. Every single year she tells you, I got a surprise for you.
Yeah.
And she puts on green. Green lingerie. The same green lingerie every single birthday for you.
Yeah.
She's like, surprise. Would you go, oh my God, I'm so surprised. Thank you. I appreciate this so much. Or would you go, I fuck with it. I like it. I'm not surprised.
Go back to that first answer you said.
So
I would say go back to that first answer you said, and you pretty much said it. I appreciate it. If you appreciate it, yeah, the same. It's always gonna be the same.
But would you in your head be like, I would appreciate more if you just switched it up?
No. So what I will say is, what you're saying is, you want it jazzed up, but what's sufficient is just getting people to listen. So if people are already gonna listen, it doesn't. If you have 100% efficiency, what's the point of doing 101% efficiency? You won't get more sales by doing like.
I respect that.
Okay, so like Bentley and all they never market because they already know the people that want their shit are gonna just find their shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's them marketing won't increase. Like them marketing is and then putting it in front of broke ass people doesn't mean they're gonna.
I was about to say that like they can't. What's the point of marketing when 99% of the goddamn world can't afford it?
Exactly. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like she's on that level, so she don't got nothing to prove. Two, she can do whatever. I mean, I'm pretty sure in the beginning it was experimenting. Now this probably planned. So it's a surprise to y'all, but it's a surprise to her.
Yeah.
She know what's going on,
Yeah.
and them numbers and them tours tell you what's going on, and them ticket sales tell you what's going on.
It's probably not even surprised. It's probably like, all right, I'm done with my album. I'm about to put this shit out.
Yeah, because you gotta understand, back in the day, you had to turn that joint in, then you had to wait, and they could BS you. You could be waiting for years. You could have been done with that project a long time ago.
Yeah.
She's on a status where it's like, submit. Boop. There you go.
So basically, what y'all saying is y'all don't care about the hoopla, the show around the pussy's there.
I mean, if the pussy's good, why?
Y'all don't like foreplay?
Yo,
If I
what she's wearing doesn't make the pussy better.
Yeah, if
Y'all
I
like
appreciate
I
her,
like foreplay, but foreplay isn't what she got on.
But yeah.
Foreplay is my.
That could be a part of the show.
It could be a part of the show, but what I'm saying is, if I'm getting some pussy, I'm not like, man, I wanted some pussy, but she ain't have on a different.
Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that, bro. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that.
if you appreciate the situation, like I said, it could be like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Like it's always gonna happen.
Yeah.
If you appreciate it, nothing's gonna change. So it don't matter if she was wearing that green lingerie all the time, or if she switch it up. What's gonna happen?
Same pussy.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
So like you gotta, if you just appreciate what's going on, like, and just enjoy it.
Yeah.
As soon as you start acting like that, that's when your mind get effed up for real. Now you asking for like, man, what you asking for this for? Like, why you tripping? Like you reaching now. It's like it's going according to plan. Let it go. You can always mention it, and if, like I said, you can switch it up to spice it up, but that don't mean that it still ain't going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. If you want to switch up your listening experience with Beyonce, like. You can do that. You don't need to. You don't need her to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a listening party or something.
I gave her.
Fire too. You ever do a listening party?
It's crazy. I'm thinking about doing one for this next project.
You should.
I always wanted to do one, but
Yeah.
I didn't know whether like to have it like at a venue or at the place I'm at, or. But that's something I always wanted to do though.
Yeah.
Just because like this might sound funny, but like for like my recent projects and like past projects, I used to listen to my own. Of course, you listen to your own music, but I used to have my own like personal like listen to it and be like, okay, does this song go first or this one go 5 or this one? But I like doing that because it helps me set out like from track 1 to 10 or
Yeah.
Okay.
13, and then
Yeah.
do I want this song to be on the next project or do I want to keep this on here? Because honestly, man, I wasn't even gonna release Legendary so fast. I was gonna wait to put that on like probably like on an early mornings, late nights tape, which I got so many series of like albums. He can tell you, but I got like early mornings, late night series, This Ain't Nothing series, give me that beat. I have like 20 of those where I just take like mainstream artist beats and express myself on their songs.
Okay, smooth.
I like doing that all the time. That's like warm up. That's like an exercise.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Love it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, listening parties are cool. We did I remember on the Gumbo a couple years ago with Flamingo Dieris. We did it wasn't a listening party, but it was like a live listening session where we would play some of his music, and then we would like we would basically like describe how we feel about it and just talk about it. Something like that could be cool too. I just thought about it right now.
Yeah, for sure.
I really don't think they'd care if we borrow sections from that podcast to this podcast, especially because we was all coming up with them.
Okay, yeah, yep.
So.
No, hey, for real, you should definitely do that for real, because like listening to music in headphones, and then like a punk ass little speaker compared to like a big speaker, that would change up the sound. Like,
and also beyond that, listening to something and then discussing it with people and like a crowd, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can get like earlier when I asked you about the culture thing. You will get more of a sense of like what kind of culture you got. You know what I'm saying? Because if you throw some shit on and motherfuckers like they start just moving, you like, all right, so I got a bopping, you know, like a bop party type of culture. Or if people are just sitting and they really listening and they like getting real like give you real detailed descriptions of how they feel or how what you said made them feel, shit like that. Now you're like, oh, I'm super lyrical, I'm super intuitive. So like it can give you an idea of a better idea of how people receive your music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And that could be beneficial for you making more music.
Yeah, because you got each track. It's like, all right, boom, this what inspired me to do it. Boom, hit play. You watching everybody's reaction.
Yeah.
And then that's going to make a feel good for you, because it probably feel good to make it.
Yeah.
But then seeing people react to it is like a
reward.
Yeah, word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would just be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be
Word,
fun to throw your shit on. And like,
Straight up.
Yeah.
Because like I always like when I listen to music, like I'm at work listening to music in my headphone. And I listen to that like 2 or 3 times. Like for every album, I listen 3 times to give my official review.
Yeah.
But I gotta hear that joint on some speakers or in my car.
Yeah.
Because that's the real test. So now I'm gonna hear the lows, the highs, I'm gonna hear whispers I ain't hear in that joint. So I'm gonna hear everything.
Yeah.
And I go from there. Like hearing that joint in a car or like a good, clean like speaker, nothing better than that, man.
Yeah.
Nothing better than that at all, for real.
Yeah.
So.
And listen to it quietly too. Like you can get a lot of like. You get a lot more out of the music. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you get more. You receive more of what the artist try to deliver when you listen to it quietly, because it's like, or at least the engineer.
Okay.
With the engineer, you know what I'm saying? Like I always say this. Like Casey and JoJo, that song, that All My Life or whatever.
Okay.
You listen to that shit loud, it's a great song. You listen to it quiet, it's an amazing song.
Okay.
All the like little harmonies in the back and like the shit that you don't pick up when it's loud. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's a lot of music though in general.
Or if you're high, I don't know.
Or if you're high.
If you high, your senses go up. You start hearing shit you ain't even know existed in music.
You right about that, yeah.
Facts.
You gonna sound like me earlier, you just hearing shit.
You hear a little trombone in the back all quiet? Know what I mean?
No, like I said, that's probably the best thing about like listening to music on some good speakers. Like, listen, I'm serious, dog.
Nah, like you heard what Didi said? You heard what that nigga whispered?
Dog. I be catching stuff like that. Like, I would listen to this album. I forgot what song I was listening to. And
S.S.
like, there was crickets going on in the background.
Yeah.
I never paid attention to. I'm like, yo, there's crickets in the background, dog. I forgot what song it was.
Yeah.
But I'm listening, I'm like, it's like, crick. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I never paid attention to that. So like, sometimes it's a small stuff for real.
Sometimes harmonies will make you feel more than you hear.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like they put certain shit like rumbles in the back or whatever to kind of like create anticipation or this, that, or that. Yeah. And they'll sneak it in there, and we don't even realize that.
Yep.
That's some stuff you kind of like perceive the more you make music, the longer you make music.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
For sure. It's like what albums inspired you? So if you had like a top 5 albums, rap albums of all time, what would they be?
I'm about to judge you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's see. Top 5. Ooh. Let's see. They don't gotta be in order, right?
If they don't want to.
Let's see. One. Let's see. I would have to go with J. Cole's "Born Sinner."
Let's go! Let's go! That's literally the first one I was thinking about.
For real?
Let's go. Yeah, that's my favorite. Yeah.
How come
that's
that
one?
one?
Of my favorite albums.
How come that one?
Because I'm gonna let
I'm
you
a
say
born sinner.
if you want.
It literally does. Intro starts so
Word,
good.
yeah.
Yeah. I give it. That shit is. That starts so beautiful.
'Cause from,
Just
like,
perfect. I should say.
Yeah.
Cause from an artist perspective too, at that time, like with me just getting started and like coming out with like just mixtape after mixtape, I was dropping mixtapes almost every other month at that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like in his perspective, like I felt like at the time, like he was going through that whole phase of like Nas telling him he was disappointed in him or something.
Yeah.
Song. And then like it was rumors saying like the EP he dropped was recycled songs, and they didn't know if he was gonna be one of those artists that's gonna excel or something like that. So when he first dropped the intro, I was like, oh my gosh, he started breaking down like everything in just that intro to me. So I'm thinking like, oh yeah, he got a project coming. But the fact that album is so inspirational and just like what he was speaking about on there, like,
Okay.
oh my gosh, like
He turned the gear
he turned
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he turned the gear
He
completely.
started to flip a switch. It was. I don't think it was completely there because I think 2014 was when he like hit his moment. Like I figured it out. I think that's when he figured it
You
out.
talking about the joint when he was on the roof?
Yeah.
Yeah, I rock.
I think that's his moment where he figured it out. But this was like the turning, like something.
I think he figured it out in Born Center before. I personally like Born Center more than Forest Hill Drops.
So I think Born Center had joints.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it was his best completed body of work.
So the reason I really like that tape, I think that was the first tape that was like, it had the perfect level of commercialism.
Okay.
So anybody could turn that tape on.
Yeah.
And most of the songs sound good. The topics that he was talking about were things that were true to him and other people could relate to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Miss America, one of my favorite songs, The Born Center. Like, so I've only cried, like, I've cried over 2 songs.
Okay.
Like 3 songs, and they've been J. Cole songs. And for just like different reasons. Born Center was the first song I ever like actually like, as I'm listening to it, I cried. And then the reason was I was jogging and I ran probably like 5 miles. And then I was at this hill I was at the bottom of this hill, and this was the last hill before I got over and got to like back to my house. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
I was tired, I was beat, I was ready to quit or whatever.
Word.
And I was listening to that song, and it just gave me all this energy. I made it to the top, and it was like I cried because I was like triumphant. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
The message in that joint is like I'm not perfect, but I'm gonna die better than that. Like I'm gonna. I have the opportunity to become better, and I'm gonna be better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that shit was like that. I don't know, that song. It just touched me like that.
Word.
Me running up that hill, overcoming that personal battle I had on the hill, and all that shit. But like, bro, that tape, Born Center, you could just throw that shit on at any point in time. Let it play, and just you're gonna have a great time.
I like chain music.
You like who?
Chain music, ain't that?
Chain music? When you can listen to.
Nah, like
The J. Cole song, right?
on the Born Center.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot how that one go.
Yeah, because he slowed it down and went chopped and screwed on that shit. You know, I
forgot how it go.
Screwed.
Yeah,
I remember the name. I forgot how that shit go.
Uh,
Born Center's a good one.
great one.
Yeah, it's a great
how
one.
that song go
It's
too,
not
but I
bad
know
at all.
as soon as I hear it, I'll be able to sing along with it for real.
yeah.
I'm sort of on the lines with like with him where it's like it wasn't his best complete body of work.
Yeah.
And that's it.
What do you
But
think it was missing?
I don't know. I could look at that.
Chaining Day. That's what you're talking about.
Channing Day, there we go. Yeah.
It's fire.
Yeah.
Chaining Day is fire.
Yeah, Channing Day.
A lot of great
Shit,
songs on there.
Crooked Smile.
For sure,
Born
yeah.
Sinner,
That's my song.
Forbidden Fruit.
Yeah.
She Knows.
Yep.
How many songs you had on that joint?
This
a
Joan
couple,
had
ain't it?
16.
16? Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Kenny Often isn't on this Joan. That's Any Given Sunday.
The one he.
Land of the Snakes.
Yeah, when he
Power
flipped
Trip.
the.
Come on, man. What is you niggas talking about? What is you niggas talking about?
When I hear 2014, I'm like, that's literally.
It probably wasn't even that. Like, he was dropping those Truly Yours joints.
Oh yeah,
those
yeah.
were-
And what was it,
that's true.
2 or 3? That came right before that or right after that?
I can't remember right now.
I think you're
ain't
talking
gonna
about
lie to you.
2.
It was one.
That
of those-
joint was, and I think it came out right before Born Center.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That joint. And like, that's why I started to love EPs. It was like, you give me like 4 songs and they're all good.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
That
missed-
nigga got some good ass EPs. Like at the Any Given Sunday.
Yeah.
Them shits was like, yeah.
Yeah.
the Any
Yeah.
Given Sundays, like the Truly Yours, like, and when you were saying about like songs that
Kenny
make you cry,
Lofton and.
it's a song that I think it was from the Truly Yours or the Any Given Sunday. It's called Crunch Time.
Yep.
Okay.
I remember Crunch Time.
That song hit me to where like, and it was random. I was just in my house writing, and it showed like he dropped a new song. So I'm thinking like, okay, let me click on it. And it said Crunch Time. As soon as like I pressed it, just the sound that, and I know it's a sample, but what he was saying on there, man, he was like, at what did he say? At what point do you start seeing bread? Been out hustling for years, shoebox right under my crib. And then from that line, I was like, oh, he about to start having me crying.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus, man. Then,
We gotta when we do a clip. Not my bad to cut you off.
oh, you good.
Tag J. Cole. He might react to this.
He might just jump on a random podcast he's never heard of before
But listen,
and feel inspired.
Listen.
That would be
No, I'm saying seriously, not even joking wise. Cause
Ludacris put me in the song, and I'm a random ass nigga.
yeah, he did put you in the song. Oh, you ain't
Put me in the
heard?
song.
Tell on the
Yeah.
story, yeah.
Yeah. So all right. We're dead ass. We're in high school. You know what I'm saying? I love J. Cole. I've been liking J. Cole since like 2009. You know. He like Ludacris. You know what I'm saying? And every day we just be back and forth. Luda, J. Cole, da 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 da. And the one day I just hit Bryce with a bar because he said some shit that I just couldn't dispute. So I just made some bullshit up and I was just being funny. He said some shit. He made a good ass point about Ludacris. And I'm like, man, that's why you like a broke ass rapper. And I was just joking. I was just, you know what I'm saying? I was just trolling. He went and like, and did you DM him or write him on Twitter?
I was just spamming that nigga.
Yeah. He went on Twitter.
Spam.
He went on Twitter like, yeah. My boy said you broke, da da da. And then a week later, it was like a week later, I forgot about it because I was trolling. This was some shit that I was just playing. A week later, Bryce came up to me and he like,
It's so funny how
Ludacris
this
put you in the
real.
song.
This is a real ass story. He's not lying.
This is dead. I'm so serious.
The story is real.
If y'all don't believe me, I'll tell you the song. It's How to Be a Boss, Jim Jones, and Ludacris.
okay.
Yeah, and the bar is like, he was like, I thought I had my cake. I thought I was up until Dang told me to get my cake up. What up, Dang?
He's ad-lib. What up, Dang?
Yeah.
And now I look at it when I'm older. I'm like, why would a nigga just ad-lib some random name like Dang if it wasn't Dang?
Bro, he said, this nigga literally said, I thought I had my bread up until Dang told me to get my cake up. What up, Dang?
What up, Dang? Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably was the best part with the ad lib.
Jim Jones featuring Ludacris, How to Be a Boss.
Yeah, I remember that.
Luda's me, nigga. Yo,
shit.
gotta tag him. This is a clip.
we about to get a million views. Sorry,
No, that's a
Oh,
clip.
no.
I'm gonna clip it and tag him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but that's it's crazy as fuck. I be playing it at the shop sometimes for people because they don't believe me. It's a weird ass occurrence, but
Yeah.
Word, yeah. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Me.
But
you'll be surprised. They're regular people. Sometimes like they'll see some shit and be like, oh,
True.
this could be funny. Let me click on it.
Ain't like what you said about him.
He ain't like what I said about him.
Yeah, to put
We
that
should call
on.
J. Cole broke too. Nah,
I feel like everybody
He
do
be
that
like,
nowadays.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
You right.
everybody do that nowadays. You might have to step out the ballpark.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
just
because if everybody's negative, being
Yeah.
positive could be different.
word.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, Cole, I challenge you to a rap battle 4 rounds.
I'd probably win.
Probably get smoked.
Say, yeah, I'm not winning. Hell no.
Yeah. Cole's different, man.
So you got Born Center.
Uh-huh. I forgot we was asking about
It was just so into it, man.
So, he said Born Center, everything was. We made it, nigga. Nah, yeah. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
See, with Kendrick, right?
Yeah.
Which one?
Woo. His first one, Good Kid, Mad City.
Yep.
Like that, like I'm stuck between two of his. Like first is Good Kid, Mad City, and the one where he was I got loyalty, got royalty.
Damn.
I forgot the title of that album.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Those two albums is
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's when I really started getting more like into Kendrick because actually it was pretty much that same time. It was J. Cole, Kendrick, and Big Crit.
Yep. All time.
Okay.
Kendrick, let's see, it would have to be Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
Good Kid, Mad City, definitely. That was.
I like to Pimp a Butterfly.
That
I was gonna say my favorite is the
Word.
Pimp.
Yeah. Word. Yeah.
The Pimp a Butterfly is my favorite.
The Pimp a Butterfly, when that came on, like you knew it was gonna be.
It was
different.
gonna be something.
Like, you heard it was,
It was
like
something.
Where are you when I was walking? Now I'm in the
dog. It was like.
Every
I
nigga.
love music when like you get that tingling up your spine. It's like, yo,
You started with
what is he up to?
Every nigger is
And
a
like I
star.
remember, I was at the apartments, and I'm listening. Cause I heard it on my headphone, but I want to listen to that when I got to the crib. I'm like, I remember like throwing like my dining room table on some hype shit, like.
God damn.
I'm like, oh my God, it's so hard. Like, you hear what he's saying? Like, hey, dog, like, for real, like, that album's crazy for real. That album, wild, man. That's a good album for real.
Yo, you got that power though.
Straight up, though. It really do. Yeah, straight up. You ain't lying.
God. Some shit have turned your ass up, bro. No.
Straight up. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Flip the table in the
Yeah. That's hilarious.
he felt that energy.
That is my favorite album. I remember it came out March 15th. I remember. Yeah, it came out March 15th.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that shit. And I don't think I listened to the album till I had the CD. Because I bought the CD on Amazon.
Yeah.
Got the CD and then I checked it out. I didn't even want to hear the shit digitally for some reason. I played that shit. So fucking fire.
Yeah.
Fire. And then it ends. Hearing that moment, the ending, for the first time,
That definitely was chill.
that throws you the fuck off. I was like, oh. And then that just opens up because like now you see where he was taking the poem the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
And what he was trying to get at. So I was like, damn, now I want to hear this album again, knowing that like what you're doing with, know what I mean? I got a little bit of. So I just started hearing this song. Some of them songs just different.
Yeah.
That that's my favorite Kendrick album.
That's probably the cool thing about Damn too. It's like once you get to that last joint,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, damn.
Yeah.
put that shit in reverse.
And then scattered the whole time throughout the album.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yup.
Yeah, I'd say Kendrick is the best album artist, hands down. Conceptual wise, like
Conceptual.
Like I'm gonna make a whole body of work that's connected together, stitched together real well.
I used to feel like I don't feel like it no more because like I matured, but I used to feel like Kendrick was a cheat code. Like you can't Kendrick can't be your favorite rapper because he was just that much better than everybody.
Yeah.
It's like this overall.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that no more just for the fact that like now that I matured, it's like there's so many different artists like that. Like I put Cole in that same category. It's like he a cheat code too for real.
Yeah.
Like once you part of them guys, and then I was one of them ignorant fans back in the day too. Was like I'm not saying I don't want him to blow, but when he does blow, It's like, nigga, don't try hopping on this
I
bandwagon.
was,
Yes,
I was living in the mindset. I didn't think he would ever blow up just because of the type of artist he was. Like, yeah, like he was like, no, he was Kendrick. He was like the anomaly to me. Like, ain't no way he's gonna blow up. Talking about what he talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
Too many people like ignorant shit for him to prosper.
Mhm.
That's what I feel like, you know what I
And
mean?
he just somehow he just.
Yeah.
I call him the anomaly.
I feel like Kendrick is like LeBron, Michael Jordan, in the sense that like I feel like Kendrick is like Michael Jordan now, in the fact that because we live in like a what is it, posthumous whatever type of society where like they only celebrate you when you're done.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I feel like Kendrick is like Jordan now. As in, like, people can respect and appreciate him and all that stuff. But J. Cole is like LeBron now. In the fact that people are hating on him because he's still playing.
I was gonna say it took a while for people.
I always knew he was one of the. I always felt that he was one of the best rappers ever. Like I said, I've been liking him since he was in fucking high school. And people, even to this day, be like, "Why do you like J. Cole?"
But people question him for the wrong reasons.
Just like LeBron.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's like they never actually listen to him, and the reason they don't like him is social. It's not musical.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like,
Oh yeah.
He might be seen as too conscious, or
Okay,
he doesn't dress with the chains and the
Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't got a car.
he rides the bike through New York, whatever.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Once this nigga quits rap, or God forbid, you know what I'm saying, his time comes or whatever, everyone's gonna be, oh, one of the greatest ever. We didn't respect it while it was here. But they're two, like Kendrick and J. Cole. I feel like from our generation are in the conversation of greatest like rappers all around. I wouldn't put Drake in that. Drake is up there, but I wouldn't put him up there because it's like the ghost writing shit, and then also like he made rap very pop like, and he's so big, like he can rap his ass off. He can.
Yeah.
But the reason he like say you're making two subsets of music, and then this shit brings you to fame. That's like the. You know what I'm saying? You used to call me, and then you incorporate the other stuff with it. I'm not hating on that like that. Like, I can't give you overall credit.
Drake is Biggie in like the Biggie versus Tupac situation because he's got the commercial success.
Yeah.
So like he got the hits, the more of like the poppy vibe and all that stuff.
I'll give Drake one of the greatest artists ever, but I won't give him greatest rapper.
For sure. Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
I won't take anything away from him, but I can't give him. I can't comfortably give him greatest rapper.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I feel it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. That's how I feel. Because I don't think he could. If there was ever, they were in a room and they was really putting in effort to put out the hardest bars.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he could stand next to Cole or Kendrick.
I don't think that's true either, though. That's the crazy thing.
You don't think that?
No, I don't think that. Cause like when Drake fucking puts a time and a place, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? Like
he does have his moments, though. He does.
He could, but I think he chooses.
Drake
he chooses
not to.
Or just
Drake can talk his shit. I'm not sure if there was on a song talking about an actual event or story. He couldn't go bar for bar with Cole or Kendrick in that matter.
Maybe he can't give as visual of a story, but like when he's on that like lemon pepper joint.
Like I said, he can talk cash.
Yeah.
And that's his best rapping ability is when it's about nothing and I'm talking about everything.
Yeah.
But as far as putting the actual content together,
he wants more substance. Basically.
Exactly. Yeah.
More substance.
So
he doesn't
like
go too deep.
As far as like shit talking rappers, Drake up there probably with the best of them.
Yeah.
He like being petty.
You know who else I would put in that category too, which I think he don't get the credit like he deserved, but I understand why he doesn't want to like get into that category, but I always put him in there. Big Crit.
Yeah, that's.
I thought you was gonna say Wale.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, like him too.
Either or.
Him too. Wale.
That was definitely my guys, but Crit. That's.
Yeah, I wish Crit had more.
He don't care about. I mean,
it's stuff.
I think he cares, but then again, he doesn't care, and he knows where he's from.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Southern artists get it the worst anyway.
Yeah.
But a Southern country artist,
True Southern.
definitely not gonna get on
Yeah.
at all. I think he knows that, he understands it, but he knows his lane now. I think he was confused to see where his lane was at. He just mastering his lane because you can see him change from an artist. He grew so much, and like Crit, that's one of my favorite artists.
He got another song with my boy L.A. The R&B singer.
Is it new?
Yeah, he got
Is he featuring or whose song is it?
He's featured this.
Okay.
Yeah, he's featured.
Yeah.
All right.
I check that out.
Yeah, I'm messing with Crit. That's my dog right there.
What's your
Oh yeah, I got a few more.
what's your the last 3 or last 2
3?
albums?
Is it 3 or 2?
3.
You name Crit. Are you gonna name a favorite project by Crit to put him on that list, or he wasn't part of your list for the top 5 albums?
Oh yeah, he was part of it.
Okay.
Crit.
Which one?
I'm about to judge you now.
Oh man, let's see. Dang, Crit. Cause he inspired me so much, man. If I had like gun to my head, cause I love all his projects, but the one that like woke me up and I related to it, I even shed tears for it, is Forever in a Day.
I was about to guess that one. Yeah.
Forever in a Day. I don't know if they consider that an album or a
That's
mixtape.
just an album, but it's a mixtape, but it's an album for him. But yeah, especially now since he got it on DSPs and all that. So yeah, it's an album.
Forever is a mighty long time. I don't know if that was a mixtape series, but every song on that project was ridiculous, man. Like he was going crazy from the intro to the ending. It was just inspirational.
Chris projects. He don't miss.
He don't.
Yeah.
He
He
get
don't
better.
miss.
He get better and he grows
think-
an artist time and time again.
I think I won't say project because he has so many mixtapes that I don't want to say which one was my favorite. But if I say album, it gotta be what's the double one? The double one. The something Scott, and then it was a Crit and something his name.
Oh, yeah, that's what he named Forever the Mighty Long Time.
Yeah. I think it's-
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay, yeah. Yep, that one. That's my favorite album by him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not my favorite album.
What's your favorite album from him?
And so we got like 4 too. 4 minutes. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Not to pull away from your point.
Favorite album by Crit? If it's not Catalactica, this last album he dropped, if you could tap
Digital
into
Roses?
if you can tap into that joint, and it goes off the albums. I ain't talking about mixtapes, because if it's mixtapes,
That's kind of hard. You gonna think about it for a little bit. Ain't you not? What's your favorite mixtape?
what is it like? Crit?
You talking about Crit Was Here?
Which one?
That's
is
the
that?
first one, right?
No. I'm talking about the joint with had the gold album.
He used gold a lot.
Damn, what's it?
What will be your last 2 as he's looking for that album?
Last 2. Let's see. Nipsey's Victory Lap.
Okay.
I like that.
I like.
I like that. That's gonna. That's just gonna last forever and ever.
Forever.
It's like I don't know something about that.
Remember it in time.
That's Crit, right? Oh no! Oh, okay, yeah.
That's the best
Okay.
mixtape. On
Okay,
top to
cool.
bottom.
Nice.
Ooh, 5th one.
Last one.
Dang, man. And probably after me watching something, be like, dang, I should have named this album, but
These ain't concrete. Forever.
Yeah,
Developed.
word, yeah.
It's
Facts.
just your shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
I usually go back to this project because it's just like this man is like talented all around. He could produce his own music. He could freestyle. He could like just all around could give you R&B songs, could give you rap, could give you freestyles.
Russ?
I'm gonna have to go with Tory Lanez Conflicts of My Soul.
Oh shit!
I had to. It's just
It dropped a decade ago too. I was just thinking about that damn mixtape. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah.
Because it was, and then like as you know, as we was talking about like artists where we were like, man, like when they get like to that point, like excelled, and you like, I don't know why y'all jumping on them now. Y'all should have jumped on him.
Yeah.
Man, he was from '09 to him doing freestyles to,
Right,
to
Tory
Nicki Minaj
Running
and
for
Dungeon
a
Dragon.
minute.
Canada.
Canada.
What was his take? When he was he kept saying win. He had back to the crib. She gone.
Oh, you talking about?
Oh.
Yeah, that's off of
like that.
off
What
the
is that off?
Swady mixtape. I remember.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Back,
yeah.
Hey,
Back to the
shout out,
back to the crib.
shout out to Birdo on that.
The
yeah.
song, not the
Yeah,
mixtape.
yeah,
'Cause he
yeah.
Put me on the
Yeah,
shotgun
yeah,
song, and I
yeah,
was
word.
surprised. I'm like, how I didn't
Yeah,
hear this? I
word.
thought I heard the tape. So I remember the shotgun Joan. That was hard.
Wait.
Yeah. Damn, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, that's a dope project.
Yeah, rock with that.
I understand that one,
Yeah.
especially for like where an artist is at the time and they like coming up. That's the one thing I give like though. If I have to knock it for one reason, that came out in the time when Kendrick dropped Good Kid, Mad City, and everybody was so influenced they started making shit that sounded like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I agree with you on that.
So it was like everybody had to put a story in their album.
Yeah.
Everybody had to, you know, shit like that.
Yeah.
So he did that on that, but besides that, it was cool. It was fire.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey man, that's a fire top 5. Like,
thanks.
and this was a good ass conversation for real.
Absolutely.
man.
You got anything you want to tell the people to close it out and
Word.
Oh, absolutely.
Shout out your socials too.
Absolutely. Instagram, Sharpshooter _A14. YouTube, you could type in Sharpshooter S.S or Sharpshooter A14. And Spotify and Facebook, the same thing. Sharpshooter A14 or Sharpshooter S.S.
Don't forget
All
the
platforms.
Dot, nigga.
Don't forget the dot.
Don't forget the dot.
The dot.
Y'all got any put-ons?
What?
Any shout-outs?
My put on my shout out. I'm about to be a week late by the time this come out, but that Chris Rock joint, check it out, dog.
Hey.
That's all I gotta say.
We
can talk about it off wax.
Yeah. I was thinking of music, and I just wanted to bring up one album that's in my top 5 of all time. I'm gonna just say one. Philadelphia Freeway by Freeway.
Okay.
It's dropped in like 06 maybe.
One thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that basketball player, Victor Auburn.
Yeah, Wembyana.
Nigga made music, dog.
Make music.
Yes.
It's fire.
He make freaking Afrobeat music.
Oh,
And
that's
it's
cool.
fire.
That's cool.
Check it out.
You gotta put
I
me
gotta
on
check
here.
that out.
You gotta put me
Why
on
do I think it ain't hard to make Afrobeat music?
Yeah, you're out of your fucking
Yeah. don't do that. Don't do that, dog.
But
No, that shit go though.
I don't want to cut off like last time. We gonna run out of time. If
I
y'all
bet.
like keep them going, we could throw on another card. But let's end it here so we can have a clean end.
Yeah, let's
word.
have a clean
You got,
end.
you got any put-ons you want to do?
I ain't got no put-ons. Shout out to all the people that be watching this at home. That's the only thing I got to say.
It's my birthday.
Shout out to y'all.
All right, y'all. It's
My
been
birthday.
real.
Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. We really
I think
appreciate it. Peace.
we done.
Yeah.
It's my birthday.
Like I said, you could throw on another card, but I don't want it to.
It don't care about his damn birthday. It's
my
his
birthday.
birthday today.
Peace. Happy birthday.
Peace.
Hey, there we go. Yeah.
Happy birthday.